Hi, Ninja Warriors. Welcome to Warrior Wednesday. I have a quick question for you. Are you feeling unfocused? Are you feeling anxious? Maybe even overwhelmed, insecure, having self-doubt, hesitation come up and creeping on you? Are you also feeling you're stressed out, perhaps? Maybe you're in a space of being stressed out and, again, going back to not being focused, like all over the place, right? Is that you? Do you feel that? Are you experiencing that right now? And are you also in a space where you feel called to play a bigger game? You want to do more things. You want to be more things. You want to create new things in either your life, your business, your career, and just take it to a whole new level. Does that sound like you? Now imagine what it would be like for you to take a step back and create the level of abundance, clarity, confidence, certainty, everything that you want to create. Would that be valuable to you? If so, hi Alexa. Alexa, I love you, girl. Thanks for tuning in. If that is you and you feel called to create that, then let me know in the chat. You're not alone, first of all, and I want to say you're in the perfect space. So welcome to Warrior Wednesday. Today is August 18th on this beautiful Wednesday afternoon here on the East Coast. And here's something I want to share with you because this is part 3 or episode 3 of a multiple series here on creating focus, being intentional, creating the results you want to create in life, business, career, wherever you want to go. And I will say, if you haven't caught the previous episodes, the best way for you to do so is go to my YouTube channel, which is @Zena_Solomon, and you can find the previous episodes that offer you great guidance and content that will support you on creating a plan and fleshing out what you want to create, okay? So one thing I want to say, first of all, it's day 18. So we're more than halfway through Q3. Yeah, thank you, Alexa. I appreciate you. I appreciate the acknowledgement. You're so great. I love you, Alexa. Thank you. So what I want to say is, yes, all about getting stuff done. That's very, very true. And getting shit done is about being intentional. It's about being focused. It's about being grounded in your vision initially. Because if you're not clear on your vision and why you're doing what you're doing, then what's the point? You know what I mean? You're just not going to do it. You're not going to be motivated. You're not going to be inspired. You're just going to be off track. So why am I sharing about the date, August 18th? So we're more than halfway through Q3, right? So Q3 ends at the end of September, and we're more than halfway there. So are you on track with your goals? Are you off track with your goals? And that's a question I asked several of my clients today as I was coaching them is, okay, look at your goals. Are we on track? Are we off track? And if you're on track, great. What's working? If you're off track, okay, great. What's not working? What gets to shift? Where do you get to go so you can pivot, reinvent yourself, and then take another step and actually create the results you want to create, okay? So here's why I'm sharing this with you. So I, as I'm sure many of you know, am leading a group in an inner circle that are ready to up-level themselves now. And if you feel called to connect with me on this, I will give you a call to action towards the end and we get to connect. So why am I sharing this with you? Because I am a believer of leading by example. So I'm also taking myself on and I'm doing 75 hard. It's been a vision of mine for over a year. However, I wasn't ready to commit to it because it is a commitment, I will say. So I'm on day 18. I've been on track and all that. And why am I sharing this? Because I'm setting the tone for my clients. Like, I'm not going to coach my clients. I'm not doing. I don't coach people into things I'm not willing to do or I'm not willing to create. So what I do is I will lead and I'll go further than my clients to make a point. Not for me, really. It's to prove what's possible for them, not what's possible for me. All right. That's why I'm sharing it with. I'm sharing it actually with the intention of inspiring you in what is possible. All right. So here's what I want to share with you as far as creating a level of certainty and confidence for yourself, for your goals. I have a few tips for you. All right. Are you ready? Are you ready? All right. If you're ready, give me some hearts so I can connect with you. And of course, when you catch the replay, I know I did not say that in the beginning. Make sure when you catch the replay, comment with #Encore. Let me know you were here. And of course, if you're here live, be amazing like beautiful Alexa and comment in the chat and also engage. All right. So I love you, Alexa. Thank you for being so amazing. I see you, girl. I totally see you. All right. So here's one thing. you can create so you can be focused and create a level of certainty is you want to prioritize your goals. Like you want to get clear on what your goals are and identify your top 3 goals, right? So what are your top 3 goals that you're focusing on for this quarter? Now you want to get connected. Are you on track? Are you off track? And again, the quarter ends the end of September, guys, right? So it's coming up really quick, believe it or not. You know what I mean? Time is flying, you know? Like before you know it, it'll be December. I hate to say it, but it's actually going to happen, okay? So what are your goals? Prioritize your goals. And my question for you is, as you prioritize your top 1 to 3 goals, ask yourself, what is the one goal that if you hit and you created this quarter, it would be a massive win for you? What is that one goal? Because my intention for you is you actually create a win for yourself by the end of the quarter. I don't want you to finish the quarter being like, oh, this quarter sucked, I didn't create anything, and now that's gonna affect your confidence, of course, right? Because you're not, like, if you're in that energy, you're not gonna create results, right? So again, what are your top 1 to 3 goals, and what is the one goal out of those 3 that when you hit it by the end of the September, you're like, oh my God, I'm on fire, pants on fire, I'm crushing it. Okay, so what is that for you? Comment, let me know, all right? And then the other thing I'm gonna support you with is, you want to have your goals and your vision in front of you, because a lot of times in my experience, out of sight, out of mind. So if my vision is not in front of me and I'm not connecting to it multiple times in a day, it's so easy to get distracted. I mean, come on now, like, let's be real. We have social media, we have family, we have, like, you know, there's so many things that could pull you in too many different directions. However, if you're not letting your vision lead you and guide you, and you're having fear lead you, like we all have fear. Let me just take a step back and say this. We all have fear. However, you have fear and you can navigate your fear, or your fear has you. And what I mean by if your fear has you, you're stuck. Because your fear has you. Your fear got you. You're like paralyzed. Or if you go back to my previous video, you either freeze, you either flee, or you fight. One of the 3. That's just human nature. So what do? Are you going to freeze? Are you going to flee, like run? Or are you going to fight? Fight for your dreams. Fight for your vision. Fight for your goals. Fight for what matters to you. That's a choice, okay? So have your goals in front of you and connect with it multiple times in a day. I recommend to my clients to check in on their goals the night before, first thing in the morning, and to get connected. Now, here's another thing that will support you. Is ask yourself, as you're building out your schedule, are your activities, daily activities, in direct alignment with your vision and your goals? If the answer is no, then that's where you get to shift. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's where you get to actually look into where you get to go. I mean, numbers don't lie. I'm going to tell you straight up. Numbers, everything is feedback. Numbers in your bank account, numbers in how you weigh, body fat percentage, all of that is feedback. And what you get to do with that piece of feedback, which is information, is you get to choose what you want to do with it. Are you going to make a shift, or are you going to stay in your shit? One of the 2. I mean, it's up to you, all right? So that's my coaching for you. I'm going to wrap this up and then leave you with this mission. This is your mission for this week, all right? All right, my ninjas, my warriors. Your mission for this week is share with me below, what is your number 1 priority for this quarter? What are you focusing on? What is the one goal that when you hit it, you're like, oh my God, I totally crushed Q3. I would love to hear, love to see what that is for you. So be generous and comment. Love to see that. And also, I want to say, I did speak into this in the beginning of this live, is I do have a couple of spots available. So if you are resonating with this message and you feel called to up-level yourself and take your game, your life, your business, your career to a whole new level, I have a very special thing that I'm going to offer you. So be sure to let me know. You can comment below, and you can also either do that, or you can send me a DM on Facebook or DM on Instagram, because I'll be posting this on Instagram. And at the same time, if you're on my email list, of course, just reply back to the email. All right. So thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you. I love you, Alexa. I will actually connect with you shortly because I miss you. All right. So thank you for tuning in. Share your biggest takeaway, what your biggest takeaway was from this conversation. Be sure to share with other people. Be generous, all right? And I love you too, Alexa. Thank you. I'll see you next week, same time, same station, Warrior Wednesday, 6 o'clock Eastern, 3 o'clock Pacific. All right, my loves, have an awesome Wednesday. Mwah. Bye for now.